Hey everybody, Courage to Change, October 4th. October 4th, a special day, a friend of mine's birthday, who I love very much. So that's what makes me happy on October 4th. Hope you have something to make you happy today. Let's do this reading, see what we got. I've heard it said that in Al-Anon we try to concentrate on our similarities rather than our differences. This doesn't mean that we don't have differences or that we shouldn't acknowledge these differences. What it does suggest is that by remembering why we were all here, we never feel alone. Like so many others, I came to Al-Anon feeling like my problems set me apart from everyone else. As time passed, I realized that it was my own fear and shame and not the embarrassing detail of my problems that kept me at a distance. I learned that when I reached beyond these details, I could clasp the hands of others affected by alcoholism and thus find help. We are all as unique as our fingerprints, but as our fingers join in the closing prayer, each of us is part of a circle of hope that is greater than any of our individual differences. Today's reminder, although we have our unique qualities, all hearts beat the same under the skin. Your heart reaches out to mine as you share your story and your faith. I know that the part of myself which I share with you is taken to your heart. Today I will cherish our collective strength. I like this reading. It's easy to go to meetings and see the differences. I think that's just our own ego trying to get us out. Like, this isn't going to work. I hate this. You know, I had told this one woman, she was calling me and calling me and calling me, complaining and complaining and complaining and complaining. And about someone in her world, in her family, that was an alcoholic. And she texted me and called me and texted me and called me. La, 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 la. And I said, hey, you know what? Really, what you really need to do is you really need to go to Al-Anon. This is really not about the other person. This is about you. You can't control anybody else. You can only change yourself. So why don't you go to Al-Anon? There's people there that you will just love. So she went to Al-Anon, and she went to 2, and she texted me and said, I don't like it. All those people do is complain. And I thought it was so funny because all she did was complain. So she couldn't see it in herself, but she could see it in other people. She was looking for the differences because she did not want to go, right? She would rather pay me a ton of money to listen to her complain, and I did not want to do that. You can't pay me enough money for that. I want people to succeed and get better, not just listen to their, to their problem, because they are the problem. It may seem like it's the other person that's the problem, but it's you're the problem when you're stuck on that. You know what I mean? So you have to be open-minded to new information. And to do that, you have to go to Al-Anon. I always tell people, you're going to hate it when you first go. You got to go like 5 or 6 times. Just go and listen. And ask God to listen. Listen. Try to hear. But it's so hard because you just want to see the differences. My kid's not like that. My husband never got that bad. My wife. So you got to listen for the similarities in people's stories. And once you do, you'll start relating and but that open-mindedness, I think that is a byproduct of living with alcoholism, is that secretive, closed mind, we're different, you don't understand kind of attitude. So I challenge you, if you are not going to Al-Anon and you're listening to this and you're getting something out of it, we're all the same. We're all the same. We might look different, but the problem is the same. And the answer is the same. Yay, there is a solution. Okay? So get into the solution. If you focus on the solution will get bigger. If you focus on the problem will get bigger. Think about that. Love you all.